Alright. Time to find out what the deal is with this door here.
Is
I
this
would
the
laugh
place?
hilariously if it was nothing. You just entered the door and you ended the cliffhanger on complete red herring.
It
Well,
doesn't look
do you
like
remember
anything
how I
special.
said, Mother the Sleeper has awoken way back in the first episode?
Who's there?
Yeah.
It's supposed to be Father. But I didn't misspeak.
The same birthmark. So you're the one.
So, you've finally come all this way, Jaster.
Huh? Wait, how do you know my name?
Because I'm your
sorry,
mom.
but I can't tell you
Duh.
anything now. Draw your sword, Jaster.
Instead, we're gonna have a boss fight.
What?
Oh, yeah.
Why?
Really? We're
You
having a
have the
boss fight
strength
with
to
our
defeat me.
obvious mom?
You're not ready to know the truth.
Yep.
Come, Jaster. Fight and awaken your true self.
Fight and awaken your
Jaster.
true self.
Search deep within your soul and unleash your true power. Prepare yourself.
So we're fighting a Super Saiyan ghost.
Yeah. Also, second attempt.
Oh.
Johanna is not someone to be trifled with, particularly because this is, again, a one-on-one duel.
Yeah.
She can do some significant damage. Right now, all she's doing is using her little fireballs. And that's nothing. The trouble comes when she summons in 4 more of herself, all of whom
Oh, God.
can't do full damage individually.
Oh god. That's horrible.
Yes, it is.
And that's why you're just cheesing it with Desert Wind.
Except it doesn't work.
What?
They're timed.
Oh!
They fade out, eventually.
That's a dick move.
But you have to outlast them.
That is a super dick move.
There's no way to get rid of them before then. And yes, it is. Yes, it is particularly dickish of them to do that. And yeah, that's what killed me the first time, was I stood in the middle of them. Accidentally. The first time, and then they just used all of those little laser beams on me at once, and nothing.
Yep.
Gone in 60 seconds.
Are you ready?
And now she does it again.
Oh, again?
Yeah. Well, like I said, this, the only real way to deal with this problem is just to stand back and, I don't know, shoot her with a gun.
Yeah.
Because there's no way you want to get close to that.
No.
Alright.
And this is me speaking from having gone through this boss fight, so if you see me making the mistakes I'm advising you not to do, it's because I learned them the hard way. Luckily I did enough damage to her that we get the mid-battle cutscene.
Oh, okay. I was like,
What's
is
this?
this the time defect or...
This is him turning on the Super Saiyan mode again. Of course, she turns on the 4 doubles mode again.
Yeah, immediately.
So first thing we're going to do is block. And 3 of them are lining up their laser beams. So we're just stacking everything on top of everything at this point. Because going into Super Saiyan mode does provide essentially like a level buff. Jaster is now the equivalent of several levels above where he's currently at.
So once you hit the max level, it has no benefit?
I'm not sure.
No.
Are you ready?
But in the sense that everything gets buffed up.
Right. Oh, everybody gains experience from it. That's nice.
Yeah, but only Jaster gets the in-party
Right.
bonus.
Jaster, you have passed your trial.
So, this is my power.
Now I shall reveal everything to you.
Finally.
It's super obvious
This
that I'm your
village,
mom.
Me, and you, Jaster. Your very own story.
Sit back and relax. This is gonna take a while.
Long ago, this was a peaceful and
Oh,
prosperous
joy.
village.
Like the rest of the video a while?
But one day it was stricken by a failed disease.
Not quite.
We tried everything
okay.
to keep it contained. But before long, it had spread to everyone who lived in the village.
Okay, she's talking about how the
Once
Black Death came to
infected,
Holland here.
The victims would succumb within a matter of months. It became apparent that the village was in peril. I cared very much about the kind-hearted people living in this place. They were all like family to me. And so
We just
I
skip to the part
decided
where
to
you're
do
totally
everything I
his
could
mom.
in order to save them.
Ghost
I
mom.
would use the mysterious
Mom
power
ghost.
deep within me.
Mysterious power?
I had kept my power a secret all these years. If I used it, people would discover that I wasn't a normal human being. So I never told a soul. I stopped time here in this village. By stopping the flow of time, the disease could no longer progress, and those infected by it would not die.
But they would
That's how
still
the
be
village
infected
came to
by
live
it. They'd
on
be infected
forever.
forever. That sounds
Tens
pretty
of
horrible,
thousands
actually.
of years.
For tens of thousands of years.
To keep my secret
Apparently
power
the
safe,
villagers haven't noticed
I
that
took away the
they're
villagers'
still
memories
infected
of me.
though, so apparently it
Still,
did work out
For
for them.
some reason, they
Apparently.
never forgot me completely.
But you gotta say this much.
Johanna.
That is one hell of a power to
Your name's
unstick
Johanna, isn't it?
a village from time.
Even with their memories taken
Yeah.
away,
Just
the villagers
just
still
like that.
remember you and cherish you deep
Also,
within their
this
hearts.
does incidentally explain
They
how
named the village
Jaster
after
has
you
still
to
has
show
so
their
much of the
gratitude.
Star King's
How do
power
you have that kind of power?
Yeah?
because
are
the
you
genetics
anyway?
have not disseminated
I am a unique
over the
being.
tens of millennia.
I am a descendant of the Star King.
It only just went a few generations and then just stopped right
The
here.
Star King? You mean from the great legend?
That's right. The legend of the Star King is no fairy tale. Long ago, the Star King ruled over the entire galaxy with his mighty powers.
Got a bitchin' cape.
While he still lived,
No kidding.
it was a peaceful place indeed.
I want that cape.
I am a direct descendant of the great Star King. And
He's
his
Super
blood
Saiyan level
runs
3.
through your veins as well, Jaster.
Remember, the more hair you have, the more powerful you are.
You are my son. My only son.
Surprising
You
nobody.
have inherited my blood and everything that goes with it.
What? What do you mean? So you're my...
Yes!
Listen,
Yes!
Jaster,
Everybody saw this coming but you!
and with it, a great responsibility.
I think even he saw it
Use
coming.
your
He just
power to bring hope
he
to
was
the
just sort of
people.
waiting on it,
I know you will be able
not
to
waiting
bring
on
peace
confirmation
back into
or
this
something.
universe.
I don't know.
I
must
guess.
leave you now. The time has come for me to go back where I belong. I am so glad I was able to see you.
Also, did you notice that she's see-through here?
Farewell.
Yeah, I did. I said
My
Ghost
child.
Mom.
Yeah, the other inhabitants of this village,
No,
despite
wait!
being somewhere between life and
If
death,
you're my mother, there are so many things I want to ask you!
are not see-through.
Mom!
Just thought I'd point that out for the moment. It'll be explained in a bit.
Ghost Mom doesn't want you anymore.
And now we're in the desert. Looks like the village is still there, though.
What? We were in a village just now, weren't we?
It's gone.
Oh, Kisala.
Were we dreaming?
That was no dream.
You again. What's going on here? What just happened?
You awoke the power of the Star King. Completely.
Kind of.
Now, my job here is done.
A little bit. You're not level 99 yet.
Wait. You know something.
Duh!
Tell me, please.
Very well. I guess it's time.
I'm you from the future!
And
Listen
now
to
even
me,
more
Jaster.
backstory!
18 years ago,
Huzzah!
I became
Huzzah!
lost in this desert.
Guess what?
No matter how far I walked, I saw
Happy
nothing but
backstory.
sand. I walked on for days without food
Yeah.
and water. Finally, my body gave out, and I collapsed on the sand. I thought that was it. I was done for. Then a woman appeared before me. She was nothing less than an angel.
With a great rack.
She carried me to a village and tended to my weakened body. She was a mysterious woman, and beautiful too.
With a great rack.
Before long, I fell in love with her. I spent several months in that tranquil village.
I
even
called
after I
it.
had recovered. The time I spent with her.
Did I call it? Was that one of my
was like a
theories?
dream come true.
I
I
don't.
think I said dad.
Soon,
I don't know.
she had new life.
I don't
within
remember.
her. It was our child. I was overjoyed, but she was uncertain somehow. I asked her why, and she told me her story. The village's terrible hidden secret.
The village where time stopped.
Yes. Left behind in the flow of time, the village had never interacted with the outside world.
And I suppose that's why it's
She wanted to leave the village for the sake of our
coniferous
unborn
climate
child.
like this.
Yeah.
Because
She wanted
it's
to
been
show our child the vast
tens of
galaxy out
thousands
there.
of years since it existed,
So we decided to leave the village,
since the land could support that kind of climate.
and eventually our child was born. He was our greatest treasure. That's when we truly knew what it was to feel joy. But our joy didn't last long. Shortly after she gave birth, she fell ill and lost her life. She had contracted the same deadly illness as the other villagers.
Irony.
Oh,
It was only because time had been stopped that she had gone
It's
on
not,
living.
not really irony, actually, no.
No.
She was a strong woman.
It's
She must
sacrifice.
have seen it coming from the moment she decided to leave.
She knew she was as sick
She
as everyone
brought
else,
forth our
and
child at the cost of her own life.
she knew what would happen as soon as she had the kid. It's lucky enough Jaster didn't get hit with it.
Yeah.
The child's face bore her same birthmark. That child was you, Jaster.
We just went through this.
We really did.
That's not possible.
It's not true!
Search your feelings. You know it to be true.
No! No!
I'm glad we did the same quote.
Not sure how that's supposed to prove anything.
Yes, I am Mazel, your
He has a
father.
very different face from Jaster.
He really does.
Much more prominent chin. Sort of a
You never write. You never
Sorry to get
called.
this from
You're the
you,
worst
son.
dad ever.
sort of Zidarian.
But I had no choice. It was all to set you on the right path.
You had a freaking choice.
On her deathbed, your mother told me,
You could have, mentioned
this
something.
child will bring peace.
Like those
to
8
you
times we
and
met
to
you.
this universal life.
Or
Just in this
no.
thing. And he didn't call,
I
he
had
didn't
no
write it.
idea what she meant at the time.
He didn't tell the old
As the
Father
months and
Raoul.
years passed.
Oh,
I
by the way,
came to
this is
notice
what I've been cutting out and
no
replacing
ordinary
before.
boy.
Oh.
You had powers.
But I left it in for two reasons. Number one, now you get to
That's when
see
I finally
why I had to
realized
do that before.
the great responsibility.
And number two,
your
I'd have had to
mother
fight
had
Johanna
entrusted
again
to
just
me.
to get this shot.
I left you with my friend Raoul and embarked on
And
a
it was
journey.
only a few seconds long, so
I
not
knew
really
Raoul
worth it.
would raise you to be a
Wait,
fine young
Raoul was
man.
his friend?
Yeah.
I traveled from planet to planet as
Just say,
Desert
dude,
Claw.
can you watch my kid for a little
I
bit?
traced
Come
the
on.
path of the Star King.
But yeah,
and
like
pursued
I
the
was
secrets
saying
of
though,
his powers.
there was
In
nothing
the
preventing
past,
Desert Claw here
all
from
to call forth the great powers
visiting
that slumber
during his
within
travels,
you.
or writing,
I know.
The Star
or leaving
King ruled
notes,
the
or
galaxy after
telling
quelling a
Father
drawn-out
Raoul to
interplanetary
let
war.
his son know who his
Now,
father is.
The galaxy is in need
It's
of
like
the Star King once more.
Really weird that they had to force this whole
Jaster, I know
pretty
you'll be
obvious
able to use your
revelation.
powers justly.
Well, I'm just saying, you know, you said earlier that
Only one who can
Jaster's
put an
dad
end
is
to this
kind of a
conflict.
prick. All I'm saying is, yeah, you're right.
I
He
understand.
really is.
I don't know if I'm truly worthy to wield this power.
Also, you might notice,
But I'll try, Dad.
Jaster gets to wear his
I'll
armor.
try.
Jaster,
Yep.
I've told you everything I
It's kind of a foreshadowing in itself right there.
What awaits you
Yeah.
Except that you're really only supposed to get it afterwards.
You'll have to see for yourself.
You're not supposed to spend 50 hours grinding during the main
My
story.
journey as Desert Claw ends here too.
Yeah, or at least it's not
I look
expected
forward to
of you.
sharing my stories with you one day, my son.
Also, he's something like 4 inches taller than Jaster, too.
Yeah.
Completely different
released
hair
the knot
color,
that was on the
hairstyle.
Use your key to open the path to Eden. Stay the course, Jaster.
They wouldn't look anything alike if they didn't have the same armor on.
Yeah.
And off he wanders again.
Dad.
The most horrible parent in the galaxy.
I don't know. You still have Simon.
That's true. That's another father who could really stand to write to his child.
Kid. Yeah.
By the way, if you think Johannesburg disappeared, you're wrong. Because remember, she's been dead for 18 years and the town is still unstuck from time. So you gotta give it this much. The Star King powers really have a good lasting effect.
Power of the star.
Yep.
Can I really command it?
100 years per caster level or something. Epic level magic is really weird.
And this is a good reason to come back here. A new outfit. Looks like this one's for Lilka. Also ignore that. Also, I just realized that Dego's got the ultimate leveled axe,
Oh.
but I didn't realize it when I was recording this, so I'm gonna pointlessly level up his less powerful axe for a while yet. So,
I like Wonder Woman better.
well, go figure that the latex and leather outfit here still manages to cover more of her body than her previous outfits.
True.
I don't think I didn't see you there.
Lunar ribbon.
So the Star
Those are
King
useless
legend
now, aren't
was
they?
true.
Pretty much.
Thought so.
Now there's a few other things to do in town now that we've visited Johanna.
Enough treading water. Let's move.
And by the way, they renamed the town after her after she did this unstuck them in time thing. Because something like weird about the powers is that in the process they all forgot she existed.
Oh.
But they were still grateful to her in their own way, so they retained enough of their memories of her to rename the town in her honor.
I guess. I don't know, it's just weird anime magic. I'm not gonna question it.
Yeah. But now it's time for a montage of level 3 burning strikes.
Nice.
Yep.
He shouted so hard he's exploding.
Yes, he is. So hard that he cracked the sky.
That was a cinch.
Yes.
And this guy's got a blue ball up by his head again. Or suddenly. Not again.
Not again.
This guy seems to have more of a vague memory of Johanna than anyone else here. More of a personal relationship with her. And you have to keep talking to him because he keeps saying different things.
After all, the thing hasn't popped up saying, hey, you can keep going now.
One more time ought to do it. One more time ought to do it. There we go.
There we go.
Okay. So that long-winded thing was basically that he fell in love with this woman whose name he can't remember. And when he saw a strange man take her away from him, he took something of hers, something she considered valuable, and hid it in a flower
I
pot.
sense something strange.
Huh.
Here we are. The Shiska's necklace. Guess what that is?
It's one of the 9 rare items.
Yep, we're down to 2 of them now. And I finally got the last item I needed to finish the factory rare item.
Ooh.
So as soon as I get enough more items to finish off the factory, we'll have that one. So I've only got one more to worry about.
Yay! And then we have bug fighting.
Yeah, that can wait for a while yet. One other thing over here.
Don't fall behind, okay?
Oh, hey, that guy's got blue on him.
Yep, this guy's got a glowing blue orb. That's new.
Only you don't have to talk to him a million times before he tells you what's up.
Yeah, just that one person. But he said that there's a chest in here now. Sure enough.
Let's keep this up. This is the best approach.
Star key locked, but
The Pride of Kings.
it is the 6th 7-star sword.
Ooh.
Pride of Kings. I'm just going to tell you right here that in the grinding that I'm about to do, I get the Pride of Kings up to its level 4. Kingdom Master.
Ooh.
And she's got nothing new to say. Oh, here's Abu Dhabi.
Oh, yeah, he finally got over his
Nice.
crush or whatever.
He's complaining that his crush is praying for Father Raoul,
Oh, God.
and basically saying that there's no way I can approach her at this point.
Talk about ironic.
Well, yeah.
But yeah, I think it's that Aisha woman that we spoke to on our way into the back of the church. So here we go. Punch, flame, headbutt,
Whoa.
missiles,
That one did over.
spinning headbutt,
What the hell?
kick.
He's doing the most damage out of anybody.
Well, it's only because he's got ultimate or near ultimate weapons.
Okay. Wow, he did near max damage.
Yeah, Deagle would have done about the same amount of damage if I had his ultimate weapon on him instead of that puny weapon he had instead.
Piece of cake!
As it is, Simon's ultimate gun, oddly enough, fires bolts rather than flames. What do you got here? Punch, punch, punch. Spinning punch.
Karate Master.
Jump punch, punch, punch. Double blast and I-beams.
His laser is a laser that can pierce the heavens.
Oh my, is it already over?
Next up, we've got Zegrum. Gotta wait for that worm to pop up here.
Well, here we go.
Yep. Once again, he is the fastest burning strike of all of them.
Whoa.
And he pulls out 2 swords for it, too. It's great.
Nice.
Why did they even bother?
Is that Angry Sword his ultimate weapon?
Yes. So you will be seeing a lot of it.
Yes. What?
Spinning comet kick.
Looked like she shot a laser out of her legs.
And I'm leaving the rest of this fight in just to reiterate the fact that giants are the most annoying enemy type to encounter. Luckily, I've got a ton of these Tri-Resurrects.
Yeah.
Yeah, the ally AI just really has some problems with dealing with giants, and when you fight them yourself, you can understand why.
Yeah.
As important as it is to get worms straight away, killing off the giants is just as important.
Oh, hey.
Yep. Killed everything again.
Nearly 100,000 above him.
Yeah, and we are now at level 10, or chapter 10 amounts here. So, well, I figure we've got a little bit more time to go here. So let's head back to the tablet pit.
Holy crap, it looks like the Master Sword. Mom.
Oh?
Dad. Jaster's sword looks like the Master Sword, but gold instead of blue.
It is the Kingdom Master. So... now the Desert Claw has kindly unscrewed with the thing here. We can put in the key. And then this happens.
Lionbird is angry. Well, that's impressive.
That sure is a gate. Gotta admit that.
Jaster! A gate showed up in space! We're leaving now! So get back on board right away!
Just put the ladder down! Oh, get on! Jeez! Stop talking.
A gate floating in space.
Are we supposed to go in there?
Sure does look really cool.
Are we going to run into Simon's family into the gate too?
They say Eden civilization is
That would be the best thing.
Seems kind of like overkill, don't it? We must have some great treasure inside.
So it's right on the other side. Eden. The Phantom Planet. The place where I was born. Mari Glen.
We finally arrived.
No, you haven't arrived yet.
Captain, are we ready to
That's
enter
a
the
little
gate?
creepy.
No, not yet. Listen up! Eden is finally within our grasp. Who knows
Thumbs
what's
up.
waiting for us behind that gate? Could be unending riches, or it could be an unspeakable hell. Do whatever it takes to get good and ready for anything Eden might throw at us.
P.S. Once we go to Eden, we can actually go back to the rest of the galaxy.
I figured as much.
What is it, Kisala?
So, you know,
How come you called me out here? Do you need something?
getting good and ready, we can do that after we actually get there.
Jaster. there's something I want to tell you.
I have anime ghostitis.
I'm a princess.
Nervous about getting any closer to Mari Glen. Like I won't be able to be with everyone anymore. It's a scary feeling, and it's only getting worse.
Kisala.
I have a strong tie to Mari Glen because of who I am. And I'm sensing that something horrible is about to happen.
Like, worse than when my father eats
Something
chimichangas.
Oh,
And-
God.
And awful. Jester!
What is this girl? What is this girl here? What do I have to do with it? Should I be putting my hand somewhere? Not quite sure.
How does girl work? So, I forget, have we found any outfits for Kisala aside from the purple one and we just haven't liked them, or...
Well, yeah, we got the jungle outfit.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And no, we didn't really like that one.
Yes.
I'm almost there.
So, it's an auspicious occasion. We should go around the ship and have a chat with people. See what Bartender has to say.
Seriously, it's the most self-fulfilling prophecy name ever.
We've come this
Or you
far.
think if it's his
Now all we
nickname,
have to
then
do
he
is go
could have gotten it something a little less unwieldy than
Yeah.
Bartender. Our friendly bartender!
Plane. Why do you keep flying?
We've got some mixed reactions from the population here.
It's exciting! We're gonna die!
Some are certain that there's treasure. Some are more amazed that we've gotten this far. And Jupas here is just in it for the exploring strange new worlds bit.
Which makes him the most boring out of all of us.
Eden is waiting for us on the other side of the gate.
It sure is.
It really is.
So we're just gonna have a look around here. Like I said before, you can actually see the rare items
Yep.
in the captain's quarters here.
There's the creepy grinning thing, the heart.
Creepy doll, Rakshasa heart, along with the
Oh, there's the necklace. Okay.
evil book. Over here we've got the necklace and the goblet, and up on the wall
And the horns.
are the mammoth tusks. And also a creepy glowing sphere. I'm not entirely sure what that's from. But there should be a mirror. Ah, here it is. It's up on the wall there in the back. Ah, the mirror of truth, just sort of sitting there. Doing nothing useful.
We've still got 2 more of those to find.
Yep. I was waiting on going through a tour of the captain's quarters until we got the last 2, but I figured, you know, it's a good moment to look around.
Yeah.
Then what are you waiting for? We gotta set out for Eden. Grab your gear and let's get moving!
Well, gear's on the ship that's moving, so
Yeah.
it's not necessarily necessary to grab your gear.
Exactly.
Also, that's how big the gate is.
Wow. Hey, it's red.
Yeah,
Really red.
see you on the other side.